Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are live. Have everybody been? Does everybody have a good weekend? We are here. We made it. We are Tuesday.
We are Tuesday, waiting for that ever-loving Friday. But I don't like to wish my time away. To be quite
No,
honest.
this is the thing. Never wish your
Yeah,
time away. This is
yeah.
very, very true.
Yeah.
So, what have you guys been up to? Did you guys have good weekends? What did you get up to? We uploaded our Bread Ahead video. As you see,
Yes.
God, the time flies so quickly. We shot Bread Ahead about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, of course, when I uploaded it, I thought, oh, yeah, we did this, we did that. So, thanks to anybody who's been watching it. We definitely recommend Bread Ahead, wouldn't you say?
Yes, for sure. Definitely recommend Bread Ahead. Definitely recommend it for a starter afternoon tea. I think somebody commented on one of our, so we had a viewer comment on our Chesterfield afternoon tea, and she was saying that her and her friend are visiting London for the first time.
Yeah.
So I hope they have an amazing time when they're here. And they were looking for a reasonably priced afternoon tea that's not astronomical like some of the others. And so it seemed like Chesterfield was going to be the one after watching our video. Now, I've got to say, Chesterfield will make you feel like you are going to a really high-end afternoon tea. Our light's just gone out.
It's just blown. The light is blown.
Oh, no, it's just blown. That's it. It's gone.
Is that it? Is that actually the fuse gone?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's it. Gone.
That's it. Gone.
Hey, Liam, how are you?
Hey, Liam. I hope you're well.
How you doing? How's things going? Give us a go on. Hit us with your latest total. How many miles have you been trekking up? I thought I was doing this as well.
I know. I was just like,
no,
okay.
but it's his running, so I know that Liam's been into running. So go on, Liam. What you hit? Tell us.
So, just going back to the the afternoon tea,
Chesterfield.
And I said, the Chesterfield will really treat you, like you're going to a 5-star. I mean, I don't know how many stars they are, but you will feel like you are, having afternoon tea at Fortnum's or Savoy or one of the, and it's a little hotel and it's just tucked away just off Berkeley Square. It's behind Green Park Station, and it's such a lovely hotel, and it is expensive. I feel the afternoon tea is expensive. It didn't used to be as expensive as it is now, because it's almost reaching to the prices of Savoy and Fortnum's and all of that. There's no getting away from it. But their afternoon tea is really, really good, and we thoroughly recommend it for sure.
Liam said he did 5.8 miles today.
Wow.
40 miles done now. That's really good.
Amazing.
Well done, Liam. That's brilliant. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
My days of being able to jog are long behind me. I always get stiff back when I'm doing jogging, but probably need to stretch a bit more. Well done, Liam. That's brilliant.
Back strengthening exercises.
That's what I need to do,
Yeah.
which is what I do need to do.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to come up to you and say, right, two things. So would you recommend as a starter afternoon tea, Bread Ahead? But if someone came up to you and said, right, I can only do one afternoon tea in London for my trip, which one are you going to recommend?
Oh, well, do you know what? Before our most recent afternoon tea, which was in July for my mum's birthday, I would have said Fortnum and Mason.
But now?
I would, and it depends on what type of afternoon tea that they wanted. But I would say Savoy, but we haven't done Savoy for a very long time.
No.
But from memory, if we're talking about...
No, you have to do it from when because Savoy is a bit long time ago.
So you're talking about a recent one that we've done?
Yeah, so one in the last 2 seasons. What would it be?
One in the last 2 seasons. Be Our Guest.
Oh, really? Over Fortnum's?
Over Fortnum's, yeah, I just told you.
Oh, wow.
Fortnum's. So our last experience at Fortnum's, I don't think was good enough. I could not, in all good conscience, with the sandwiches and the dirty milk jug, and the fact that we didn't get a slice of cake after. But I'm going from knowledge, you see. So okay, so because I know.
Hi Tia, you're right.
Because I know what Fortnum's have done in the past, this for me is not on point. the last one that we had.
Yeah, no, I agree, but
Right.
I still really good. But I think it's for price you paid. I agree with you. It's not as good as it once was.
Yeah, and also I feel like with Be Our Guest, while not everything is replenishable, you do get one extra round.
Yeah.
And they do deals throughout the year, so you can get it for a reasonable price as afternoon teas go. And can do quite a good one, because even Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a really good one. And the reason why I would choose those is because they're so different.
Yeah.
They are so. I mean, Fortnum and Mason is your typical afternoon tea. So you have your scones and you have your sandwiches and all that, and it's very nice, and it's very, the typical British thing to do, and all of that type of stuff. Really recommend Be Our Guest and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory afternoon tea. But because I have experienced really good service and sandwiches and all of that from Fortnum's, the last one that we had, I cannot in all good conscience recommend that. I can't say, oh yeah, go ahead, pay £70, don't get your slice of cake.
Well, more than that, it's 80
or 80. Don't get your slice of cake. Expect dirty utensils or whatever, and then your sandwich is not cut correctly. No. For £80? No. I'm sorry, no. I cannot in all good conscience recommend that. No. Now, if you're talking about uniform sandwiches, you get your slice of cake at the end, the jug is not dirty and all of that, and you're having that 5-star service, I can recommend £80. Okay. But £80? No.
No, it is expensive. No. For that, it was expensive. Liam, oh wow! So Tia said dinner tonight is homemade Thai fish cakes, homemade Thai fish cakes, and garlic broccoli. Wow, Tia! How do you make the fish cakes? Are you willing to share your recipe for the fish cakes? That sounds amazing. Liam said, "Well, listen to this." Liam said, "I've just cooked a roast with apple, broccoli, carrots, plant-based sausages, and shallots." He put roasted P6. When you say P6, is that for 6 hours? Oh, sorry, potatoes. Sorry, roasted potatoes. P6 was potatoes.
All right.
So it's a roast. So with your roast, is that a meat roast or did you do a veggie roast?
Veggie roast, darling.
So veggie roast with apple, broccoli, carrots, plant-based sausages, and shallots. Wow, Liam.
Because I think Liam's vegetarian.
Yeah, he is. I thought he was. Yeah. Wow.
Because he said veggie sausages.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So the actual roast is with apple. So it's almost like is that, how do you make that, Liam? Is that homemade, your roast bit? And is it like a I'm thinking like nut roast, but obviously like an apple roast? Is it like that?
No, the roast is the sausages.
No, just cooked a roast with I see, with apple, broccoli. No, I think the roasted what? Liam, tell us what it is.
Yeah.
We are
I'm
in disagreement.
assuming your roasted veggies, you've added apple to your roasted veggies. That's how I take that. And then your protein portion is the sausages, because the vegetarian.
I'm taking it something else though. I've taken it you've done like a vegetarian roast, because I used to get a corn.
You're thinking he's like bundled it all together and then you can slice it.
No. I'm thinking it like a roast, like a joint.
Yeah, bundled it all together so you can slice it.
Yeah, a corn roast.
Yeah,
so
no.
We will see.
Yeah.
Put us out of our misery, Liam. Tell us what it is.
I'm thinking, no, you've roasted all the vegetables and your protein part is the sausage, the vegetarian sausage. That's how I took it. Yeah, so I would recommend the Be Our Guest or the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory afternoon tea. That's
Touche, how are you?
Hey, Touche.
You're right. Big mixture of roasted. He's going to come on to something else as well. Tia, I forgot to ask. Sorry, I was going to ask you, how are you too? You well? How you been? How's your week been? All good. Good to see you all as well. Yeah. I'm very fascinated to see what Liam roasted here. It says big mixture in a tray. Right, so you're right. I think it is that everything is just roasted in a tray. Or roasted in a tray.
I knew that.
Kelly is right, he said. There you go. Oh, she's going to rub that in now, Liam.
It's not.
I'm not going to hear the end of it.
Do you know what it is? Mark thinks very, very differently to me. So when somebody says something, I've taken it right. But then Mark's thinking of something else, and it's very interesting because I'm thinking, but what is it in that you thought, oh yeah, it's like a nut roast? Because when I read it, or when you read it out to me, I'm just thinking, well, the sausages are the thing. I think that's what gave me the clue, was that the sausages were on the side.
Oh, Jusha, I'm on vitamin B12, so feeling a lot more human. How are you? Well, thank you. Good. All the better for hearing from you. B12, would you recommend?
Yeah, and is it you're getting an injection of B12? Because I take B12 vitamins. So since the pandemic, all my vitamins have depleted completely. I don't. It's just like you know. So I started taking vitamins regularly. My mum used to give me vitamins when I was younger, and then for many years I didn't have any vitamins. And then I started taking vitamins again. And I noticed that if I don't, my skin breaks out. Like, it's terrible. It's really, really bad. I don't have clear skin anymore. I used to have like really good clear skin, but I don't have it anymore since 2020. So yeah, interesting.
Listen to this. So this is Tia's Thai fish cakes. So potatoes and prawns and salmon, lime juice, lime zest, chives, and a bit of Thai red curry paste. Wow.
No potatoes?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, sorry.
Potatoes,
I didn't hear potatoes.
prawns, salmon, lime juice, lime zest, chives, and a bit of red curry.
Nice.
Oh, bit of red curry pasta. Did you mean paste?
Yeah, I would imagine.
But do you know what? We have bought fish cakes from M&S, which are just all pure fish.
Yes.
So I could see that happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you vegan? Asked Tia. Liam said, no, I'm veggie. What's your Tia said, what's your opinion on a butt roast? I think you meant another. I haven't had too many of those, Tia.
A butt roast.
Do you know what, Tia? I'm not going to lie. Right. I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of nut roast, Tia.
Yeah,
I always find
like
that. I find it's just like it's something that's in the middle of the Sahara Desert. It's very, very dry.
I just think you haven't had the right nut roast.
I've had several of them. They just... Yeah, I mean, you're partly right. I haven't had the right one.
I don't think you've had the right
one. They are dry. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm going, It's like eating sand. It's just like very, very dry.
I can see that and I can understand that, but I feel like sometimes it's just not made correctly. It's just, and I feel when you make food, it has to be made with love. Otherwise, there's no point. Don't make it. I'd rather not have it. If it's not made with love and with pride, and you know, I don't like cooking, but when I do cook, that's it. I will put my all into it because I want it to be good and I want it to taste nice and I want it to but otherwise, if you're not going to put any love and you're not going to, don't bother cooking. This isn't
Du said, no, Kelly, just tablet form over the counter. My sister-in-law, though, has injections.
Yeah.
Though. Right, Liam said, I like the nut roast occasionally. But yeah, I'm like with you, Liam. I've got to be honest. If it's out there, I probably wouldn't order it.
Yeah.
Where are we? Du said, are you sleeping better, Kelly?
It's a tricky one because sometimes I do, and then other times. So I like to try to have 7 hours sleep. But I like to try to have that. But I find more often that I'm having 5. And I can survive on 3, to be fair, but only for 1 or 2 days. I can't survive longer than that on 3 hours sleep. But I could survive about 2 days. But I find that it's a hit and miss whether I sleep all night. But I take B12 every day. But my cousin's wife, she had to have injections. She had to have injections every other day. And a friend of mine also had to have injections because her B12 depleted. But I think a lot of I didn't go to the hospital. So when I had COVID and stuff like that, I didn't go to the hospital. Obviously, there was this whole big thing and you couldn't go. But my cousin's wife did end up in hospital. And then obviously, so, you know, they found out about her vitamins and blah, blah, blah. And she got the injection. So to this day, I still don't know how much of my vitamins have been depleted. But I take vitamins regularly. So, you know, I take things like hair, skin and nails, and I take B12 and I take vitamin C and all of that type of thing. I take omega. But yeah, it's quite I can feel it in my body that I don't have the tools or the right stuff anymore. I can feel it. And when I do take the vitamins, I do feel better. And when I have certain things, I do feel better. But I don't. But it gets to the point when you take it that you don't notice that you're better, if that makes sense. And then when you stop taking them is when you notice, oh my God, this, that, and the other. So it's a tricky one because you get used to the feeling.
Sam, how are you?
Hey, Sam.
How you doing, Sam? You okay?
I hope you're well.
Sam said too. Liam said, yeah, with a nut roast, you need gravy with it. Yeah, every time I've had it, Liam, is I think what it's been, and sorry if anybody is listening that's cooked it for me, it's always been overdone. So it's been very, very, very dry. She said, Mark, are you watching the Liverpool game at 8? That's the Champions League, isn't it? Called qualification. No, we haven't got Sky actually. Well, we've got Sky, but I haven't got the football too. Are you watching at 8? Are you a Liverpool fan? Liam said hello to Sam, said hello to Touche. Tia said, I took B12 every day and my levels got too high, which was bad. What happens if you take too much B12? What happens?
Wow.
B12 is good for your hair and nails, is that right?
No, B12 helps with your energy. And stuff like that. It does. No, your hair and stuff is like biotin or I forget the other one.
When you have something to eat, do you biotin?
Yeah.
Sorry. Halloween has come early in our house, said Touche. Fair play. I'm so pale. You have to get a trip to Electric Beach. No, I'm joking. No, I wouldn't have advised sunbeds. Catherine, how are you doing?
Hey, Catherine, I hope you're well.
You're all right. Hubby is a Liverpool fan. He'll be watching. Oh, okay. How you been anyway, Catherine? You good? Right, guys. It's that time again. You may or may have not seen. For last week.
Show Tia first.
Which one?
What did Tia suggest last week?
Oh, yes, Tia. Tia. So last week you would have seen us. We tried a whole range of stuff from M&S. Now Kelly's eaten most of it, but the one that it was me. The one that we recommended was the Speculoos and Toffee Cookie Dunkers. Now, for those of you who managed to get them, please do let us know if you like them, because that was definitely our recommendation.
There's only one left in the pot.
Yes. Anywho, you're good. I'm good. Glad to hear that, Catherine. Good. Right. So we have got a range of stuff, but Tia, my lovely little Tia, we took your advice and we went for the mango chutney flavored mini poppadom. So we will be trying that. Kelly also managed to get some of their gourmet popcorn. So is this all new?
Yeah, this is all new.
So you've got the hot honey caramel popcorn and you've got the salted caramel popcorn. Oh, it's food filth time, setting. Do you know what, Touche? I like that. I'm going to call that from now on.
Food filth.
We'll have our food filth hour. So we'll just say, right, it's food filth time. Here we go. So we've got the hot honey. So hot honey, I'm assuming this has got chili in it.
I'm assuming it's spicy. I don't know.
Spice, baby. And we got the salted caramel popcorn. Now, what I like about that, if you look closely.
Yeah, there's bits of stuff in it.
Little queens of chocolate in there, I might add. There we are talking about healthy eating, and now we're going on to this. But it is food filth time. It is food filth time, Touche. Right, now, these are new. So these are their drinks. I say drinks. They're alcohol-free.
They're gourmet gummies.
So you've got the Punchy Tea.
Punchy Peach.
A bit like you. Which is a Paloma, based on the alcohol drink. And then you've got the Tropical Pineapple, which is the Pina Colada flavor. So these are the gourmet gummies. And last but not least, from our food filth time will be the martini. These are the fruity raspberry ones. So again, that's another one. And last but not least, we have the sugar and spice and all things nice. So this is the sugar and spice munch mix. I always think like Monster Munch, but I don't think there's anything like Monster Munch. It's a sugar and spice munch mix.
I'm looking forward to trying them all.
I am. Now, the other thing I was going to say is you tried to get hold of. There's some new massive chocolate bars that they've just released, but they're sold out. So we will try and get them for next week.
I will try to. They're meant to be similar to, the Dubai chocolates that are going viral the moment. So I think it's like a take on them. They don't taste the same. I've not tried. Listen, if I can get hold of them to, you know what? I know someone that. Oh, I need to try and get that person to get it. I don't know when they're going to Dubai again, but if they do, then
Oh, okay,
if I
okay.
can get those Dubai chocolates straight from Dubai.
I thought
We'll
M&S
see.
in Dubai, but no, of course,
No,
don't
no,
need
no.
to. You're talking about the actual ones. Tia said, "Yay, poppadom!" So thank you, Tia. That was your suggestion. We're going to try. Catherine, ooh, martini, right? Straight for the booze. Right. So shall we start with the savoury?
Yes.
Right. So we are going to go with Tia's suggestion. So these are the mango chutney flavoured
mini poppadom.
Now these are not new. These are not new. They've been around for a while, but Tia suggested. So we do take your suggestions on board, guys.
Especially if they're from M&S.
Smell that. That's nice.
It does smell nice. I can't lie. That does
There
smell
we go.
nice.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah. They are good.
I know you're probably supposed to have this with the curry, and they'd be delicious with the curry, but these are so good. You can have them like crisps.
No, with the dip. We're supposed to have them with like the mango dip or for me the mint raita. A mint dip.
Oh,
I like the mint. Dip.
it's nice. You've got all those sort of flavors in there. You can taste the mango, but I'm getting a cumin flavor in this.
Yeah, not the cumin. It's not cumin. It's what is it here? It's not cumin. It's the
It's got cloves, turmeric, black pepper, coriander seeds. See, I was right.
Coriander. You didn't say coriander
What did I
seeds.
say?
You said cumin.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Pepper, ginger, and cumin. Thank you very much. My taste buds are in.
Coriander that you can taste. But yeah.
These are really good. Tia, you're an angel.
Yeah.
These are so good.
Really good.
Right.
They do need a dip though.
Yeah.
They do need a dip.
Hey Sam said Tia, it's right. Sorry Tia, we're eating all these. Tia said, my beautiful late neighbour used to say that if food was a little naughty, she'd look up and down and say, filth. Right.
No, because we got loads to get through. Mark could eat all of those in one go.
Do you know what? I don't know whether to thank you or tell you off, Tia, because they're so Moorish. Oh my god. Right, okay. They're getting a high mark for me. We'll score at the end. They are really, really, really good. Right. So that was that one. You drink the thing. Right, guys, what do you want us to try next? We'll let you decide. Do you want us to try the popcorn, the sweet and spice mix, or do you want us to start on the drinks range, the sweet drinks gummies range? First one in the chat, we'll do. So we've got the three available ones there as well. We've got the sweet and spice. We're going to go for the gummy range, or we're going to go for the popcorn.
What would you have? What dip would you have with your popcorn? I mean, with your poppadoms.
Hot popcorn. Sam's in there first. Sorry, Sam got in there.
Popcorn.
Sam, you wanted it. You got it. Right. So we are going to go for the hot honey caramel popcorn. Sweet and spicy said Touche. Next. All right, we'll do sweet and spicy. Next. Well, should we do the two popcorns and then we'll do the sweet and spicy? Tia said, I'm with you guys today. I can't stop snacking. I know this is real bad. Do you know what? It's with these snacks as well. They're designed that way, so you just can't stop eating.
Now, this has got a 2 chili rating. I don't know how true that is.
Right. It says here, caramelized honey popcorn with cayenne pepper. That's why it's hot.
You know you can do that.
I didn't know. Covered in honeycomb pieces. Sweet and spicy.
No, you've got to tear it.
I know.
Because you're talking.
What to do? Thank you. Mum, can you open this packet? Right, here we are.
Are you sure you knew what to do?
Oh, they've got a lovely treacly flavour. So there's two of you wanting the sweet and spicy. All right, we'll do sweet and spicy next.
All right, let's go for it.
Here we are. So this is, I've never had popcorn with cayenne pepper in it. So this is the, can you see that? Hot and...
And it's 2 chilies, as you can see. Two chilies hot.
Here we go.
Okay. You can taste the honey.
Yeah.
But I could only taste the honey on the third popcorn I put in my mouth.
Yeah. The honey is really nice. How many filths out of 5? Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a filthy rating out of 5. Well, I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't need the cayenne, in my opinion.
It doesn't need the cayenne. I mean, they're almost trying to make it like, you know, the honey that you get on pizza, which is a little bit spicy and stuff like that. It's nice.
Do you know what? It's Moorish though, and then, now I've kicked it in.
I want to get some of these.
There's all these chocolate beads at the bottom, and we can't get them. Right.
Oh, here we go.
Tia said sweet and spicy. Yeah, okay. How many filths out of 5? Well, we will do the filth rating in a minute. So we'll do our filth rating. Liam said, I can't stand popcorn. Liam, you've not had the right one.
You've not lived.
Liam, excuse me. That cayenne's kicked in. Tia said, oh, that's bougie popcorn. It is bougie popcorn, Tia. You're absolutely right. This is nice, you know. I'm not.
You know what? With the chocolate bit, let me get you a chocolate bit because your hands are too big to get in.
Yeah, now the problem is there's chocolate bits in here, but they all sink to the bottom.
And Mark's hands are too big to get to the bottom.
Can I have one of the chocolate? Right, so if you can see there, you get these little chocolate nibs with them. And it's still focusing on my face. Not on my face. There we are. So you get these little chocolate things with them. These, let's try them.
All right, I'm trying to get. Oh, my hands are like.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah, they're like. Do you know them? They're like a cross between crunchy and
that's
Maltesers.
really good. Yeah. Oh, that really adds to it. Now I think we told you guys. Kelly made some gourmet popcorn. So it was what we do is you get your regular popcorn, you chop up an entire Twix bar in it, nice big chunks. Put that in there, add pretzels, break those pretzels up, add those in there, and add chocolate sauce on that. That's the gourmet popcorn. Try it. You don't have to use Twix. You can use other chocolate bars if you so wish. Right, okay. But this is good.
It's not bad.
Right.
It's not as good as the one in Disney or the one that we make.
No. Right. Shall we do, what do you want to, let's do the sweet and spicy.
Let's do the sweet and spice.
Sush, you've come up with a brilliant idea with the filth point.
You know what?
Right, Sam said, I love heat more than ever tonight. My dinner is cheese, chili and onion mash with a crispy fried egg and a pork loin chop. Oh, that's up your street. Cheese, chili and onion mash with fried. Oh, wow, Sam, you've really gone to, everyone's gone to town, actually. Right, this is a real, so this is the, who opened that?
Well, how else was I going to open it?
This is a sugar and spice mix, you guys. It looks a bit like Bombay mix, but it's got sugar and spice in it. Popcorn on top of ice cream sundae. Gotta try it. Oh, Tia!
We've had popcorn on top of ice
cream. Tia, you are so true. That combo of ice cream and popcorn is amazing. Sorry, nah, said Liam, you haven't had the right popcorn. Honestly, my friend.
Liam.
Tia said, or even Rocky Road. So there we are. There's a little handful. I'll have a bag of poppadoms. So yeah, try these, Liam. These are, you probably had them before, but these are really nice. Oh, Sam, love it. Would you have that? I think I could see you having that. Chili cheese and onion mash with crispy fried egg and a pork loin chop.
Oh, I love a pork loin chop. I love a pork loin chop.
How is that? I bet that's all homemade as well. Did you make your own onion mash? Right, here we go. It's like Bombay mix. You've definitely got that curry flavour to it.
Yeah, but it's slightly different. I do prefer this to a Bombay mix. Try that nut.
Let me try the nut. So these little nuts in there, which are quite nice. I'm not getting any sweet though.
But that's the sweet from the almond.
No, that's why. You've not had the sweet. That's not the sweet. There's chocolate in here. So just bear that in mind. If you guys get these,
oh, I see.
There's chocolate in here. Right.
Anything you don't like or you don't want, I'll bring it to work.
Yeah, they're not going to get much of this. They didn't get any of the last stuff.
No, they didn't. Not a thing.
Not a thing. Right. So with the chocolate, it's actually quite nice. That combo is quite. Oh,
it's raisin. I've got a raisin chocolate there.
The problem is there's not enough of the chocolate bits in here.
There's not enough of the chocolate bits in there. There's not.
So it's just spicy mix with the occasional chocolate bit. So M&S, if you're watching, you need to add more chocolate in this.
But what's nice is if we put that out at Christmas.
Don't get me wrong, I'm keen in all of it, but it's really nice. But again, I've just got another handful of spicy. And it is quite true. But
it's chocolate covered raisins, yeah.
But Kelly's right, this is much better than the regular Bombay mix. You've got actual nuts in there.
Because in a Bombay mix, it's just normally this and a few other things.
But there's real nuts in there. And the spice is nice. It's the right level of spice. It's not too hot, but it's got a nice kick to it.
It does have the Bombay mix sort of taste, though.
Look at this. That's another one I've got there. No chocolate, but the nuts are nice. Yeah. Right, so we're spending so much time on this trying to get this chocolate out.
Everything that I've tried so far, I would recommend.
I totally agree with Kelly. None of this has been bad.
Yeah.
Runny yolk Sam on this egg. Asked Tushi. Oh, Sam, love it. Liam said, "Nah, popcorn is awful. Most overrated food." Really? You really don't like it that much at all? Even with like I said, regular plain stuff, I get Liam, but even when you've got no, it's not to everybody's taste.
It isn't.
Or homemade, says Sam. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, Sam. Sam and Tia.
Yeah.
And Liam as well. People homemade.
Oh yeah. Because you guys is what I really admire you because you really sit down and make it.
But also, I think you have a love for food. And I think you like to make food interesting. You like to cook. You like to, and I think that's the exact way that you should cook food. And even when you do your descriptions, like when Liam talks about what he had and all of this and how he made it and things like that, you can tell that he really enjoys it. And the same with Sam, when she comes in with her little quirks and her little ideas and stuff like that. And Tia, she's excited to say, I'm going to have this tonight. I'm going to have this tonight. It's homemade, blah, blah, blah. And I just think that's so good because there are some people at work who meal prep as well. I don't meal prep anything. First of all, I don't really like cooking. But when I do it, I put a lot of love into it. And I think to myself, right, I'm going to do this correct. This is how I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. On Sunday, Mark said, shall we have a barbecue? And in my mind, I thought, okay. So now I've got to do this. So in my mind, I have to plan it. And it takes me a little while. So then...
You carry on.
He's looking at me as he's just taking all the handfuls of stuff.
No, you go on talking. I'm just trying it for the guy. Liam did say he likes Bombay mix, but do you know what, Liam? This is like a posh Bombay mix.
Yeah.
Or Bombay mix with nuts in it and chocolate. So I wonder if you could just replicate it just by buying some Bombay mix and adding chocolate into it.
If anybody's wondering what I'm drinking juice with collagen in it.
Sounds wonderful. Tia said, my family are East African Indian, so our Bombay mix is totally different.
Yes.
I'll have to bring you guys some. Oh, wow. What's the difference, Tia? What additional thing or what is or additional or what difference is there? That sounds really interesting.
I think each Asian-based sort of, area, country, different sort of sectors will have their own version of something. And
that's my new rule now. While you're talking, I'm eating. Where are we? Yes, of course it's runny too. Of course, you didn't have to ask. This is Sam we're talking about. If it's not perfection,
right, then it's not worth doing it. Just throw it in the bin.
Catherine said, it seems like Bombay mix and then add chocolate. Yeah, do you know what? That's actually true, Catherine. I think that's a really good synopsis of it.
It is, but you know, it does taste slightly different to your typical. There is the Bombay mix flavour, but added stuff.
But that is really good. Right, you have to remember that for filth points. Now then, we're going to move on to Liam's nemesis. Now, this is the salted caramel popcorn. I've got high expectations for this because it's salted caramel. And again, Liam, you've got to try these different flavors ones.
You know what? But sometimes people don't like certain things, and I can appreciate that, because like, don't get me to eat cloves, because the answer would be no.
What, t-shirts and stuff?
Don't ask me, oh yeah, this is flavored with cloves. No, I'm not eating it. No.
Sam said, has anyone tried the new Winter Crisp chocolate bar? Is that the M&S one? Sam, I've not heard of that. If it's the M&S one we're thinking of, no, we do want to get it. But if it's not that one, which is the Winter Crisp chocolate bar, who makes it? Two said, Mark's got that look of, I'm going to eat all of this. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, Touche, you know me too well. Sam said, if someone suggests a barbecue, I instantly start think, and make 3 different salads and sides, etc. We could have done with you at this barbecue.
Right.
We could have done with you at this barbecue. Right. Here we go. So Liam's nemesis, right? And again, all the chocolate pieces have gone there. Would be wasting my money. Don't like it. No, that's fair enough.
That's fair
this is your nemesis, so we know it's not your nemesis. Right, now all the chocolate coins have dropped to the base again.
You know what? These are like buttons. Put it down.
Cadbury's Dairy Milk Winter Crisp. No, I've not heard of that. Well, again, thank you, Sam. This is another one. Okay. Two said, I like popcorn, but it's not a go-to for me. It's getting stuck in your teeth that puts me off. That's like you with jam, seeds in jam. Okay.
Specifically raspberries.
Okay, here we go.
This has a dark smoky taste to it.
Now, I'm going to say, I know these are gourmet popcorns, but I think they're both too sweet for me.
They're not too sweet for me, but there's something about them. They've got like a little bit of a bitter taste to them.
Yeah, they do.
And I think that's the smokiness of them. I'm not a bitter taste person. So while I like popcorn and while I like things like Butterkist and all of that, I'm not sure. I wouldn't buy these again. They're okay, but I wouldn't buy them again.
They've got really salty taste to them.
This is because it's salted caramel.
Oh, is it salted caramel? Oh, yeah, it is. They're very salty.
Whose favourite thing?
No, these are very salty. They are very, very salty.
I don't find them very salty at all. But I do find that they have like a slight darkness to both of them. There's like a smoky darkness to it. That's because there's honey in this one as well.
I'm not sure that goes. Honey...
Avec miel, avec des pastilles, avec chocolat. There's a... Avec. I'm just looking for the English version. Oh, here we go. Chocolate, sugar, emulsifier, natural flavorings, popcorns. Okay. Fun. Oh, yeah, honey. There you go. I knew there was a dark taste to it.
Yeah. They're not... I've had better, to be honest.
Yeah, they're not as good as the Disney popcorn, the gourmet popcorns for sure.
Okay. And they're very salty to me.
They're not salty to me. But yeah. But our taste buds are very different.
Okay, guys. We'll do the fill points later. Right. Tia said it's called Chivda. Is it Chivda or Chivda? Originates in Nairobi.
Oh.
My grandfather used to make her own. This is, we're talking about the Bombay mix. My grandmother used to make her own, but I ain't got time for that. That must be a lot of effort, Tia, to make that.
Yeah.
The chili and lime flavour is my favourite. Oh wow, chili and lime Bombay mix.
Do you know what? I can imagine that's my bestie. That would be my bestie's type flavour. I imagine it would be hers.
Two said no. I've seen it, Sam, but not tried it. This is the Cadbury's Winter Mint Crisp.
Right.
We
okay.
again, I've not even seen it, Sam, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. But thanks for letting us know. So it's the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Winter Mint Crisp. That'd be up your street, Mint.
Mint will, yeah.
We'll have to see if we can try that. Tia said, I like Sam's thinking. Lots of food options, lots of choice. This is obviously for the barbecue bits. Now, we didn't do tons of sides, and we should have done that gratin on the thing rather than having it.
We had so on the barbecue, right? We had potato gratin. Mark done 1,000 things of corn. I don't know how much corn the guy wanted, but he done tens of thousands of corn on a cob, which he burnt most of. And
oh
then,
no, I did not.
And then we did. He had salmon, right? So I did like a marinade for his salmon, of which he burnt. And then there was something else that you had. There was one other thing that you had, and I can't remember what it was, but there was one other thing. I had steak and sausages. So in my one, so I did a thick ribeye. And then you know what? I was looking at that corn and I was thinking, look how burnt that corn is.
Oh,
and I have to eat it. And then I found one more packet of corn in the fridge. And then I was able to do my own corn. Because I was watching this guy and I was just like,
the corn was delicious. Kelly doesn't know what she's talking about. It's going to have a char on it because it's on a barbecue.
A char is fine. Burnt is... Look at your salmon. You couldn't eat half of it. It was so burnt.
Oh, please. Where are we? Anybody tried or... No, sorry. Sam said, I hate liquid smoke, my precious. No, I've not tried that, liquid smoke. What's liquid? Is it liquid? Liquid smoke? I've not tried that. Where is that from?
My precious is from Lord of the Rings.
No, I know, but liquid smoke. I hate liquid smoke, my precious. Oh, yeah, it is Gollum. Two said, anyone tried Oreo Coke? No, we looked for it. We couldn't find it.
Not found it yet, but when I do, but every time I go to the supermarket, I forget about it. But it has been all over, and people have been trying this liquid smoke.
Right.
I mean, liquid smoke. This Oreo Coke.
Right, but we will try. If you can tell us where we can get it, Touche, we will try and get it. Right, now, Catherine has said, martini gummies next, please. So,
right.
You asked, you shall get. So these are the Fruity Raspberry Gourmet Martini Gummies. They do look quite posh.
Mm.
And they've even got the M&S logo in them. So let's try these. Smell those. They smell boozy. These are alcohol free, but they do smell boozy. Right. Oh, we've got quite a few Arctic lemons. Here we go. They are vegetarian.
And they've got sugar on them, so I don't know if they're going to be sour.
Here we go.
There we go. They're not sour. They're all right.
These are definitely more my thing than yours.
Yeah, they are more your thing, but
they're nice, Catherine.
They're all right. These are the sort of things I would have in my bag. You know, like if I was on the train, I needed a quick sweet. Was what I would have in my bag.
They're stuck together. There's my little glasses. Look. They are like,
It's almost like towards the end, it's got almost like a Coke taste to them.
They are nice. They've got a real fruity taste.
Yeah.
I can see what they mean. It says fruity raspberry. They do have a lovely fruit taste, and they do taste posh.
Oh, is this supposed to have Coke with it?
They're good. I could eat all that packet.
It's only because it tastes a little bit of Coke. So I don't know. Okay.
This one is good. This one is good.
Right.
Nice choice. More my thing. Do you know what they remind me of? You know when you get
giant
those...
straws?
No. You know when you get those jellied fruits in places like what's that chocolate shop you like? Yonidas.
Oh yeah.
What they call them, marzipan fruits and stuff. You can get the jelly fruit. They remind me of those.
Oh.
They got a
They do not remind me of
They've
them.
got a very strong fruity flavour to them. They're good. These are good. I really like these.
Alright.
Probably more my thing than yours. Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the peach?
Yeah, I want to do the peach. The punchy peach.
The punchy peach. Sam said cream corn is too tasty. Yes, it is.
Ooh.
I didn't have it till we went to the States, Sam.
That's right.
And it's really nice. But what's fallow corn ribs?
Oh, do you mean when so when you slice them and they're in ribs?
Ah.
Whack-a-mamas were doing them for a little while and then they stopped doing them.
Oh, really? Fallow corn. Is that where they're still in the green thing?
No, remember they're slices of corn.
Oh.
And they look like ribs.
Wow, that's quite a strong peach smell.
Ooh.
It's quite a chemically strong peach smell. All right, let's try these.
So same shape.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly the same shape. These
Two
look more like
different
gummies. Yeah. No sugar on these.
No sugar.
Mmm. I have more then. Mmm.
I prefer these ones.
This is like a citrus peach.
Yeah, it's more of a citrusy.
This tastes a bit like
Mum would like all of these.
Oh, these are really great. There you go. Peach juice and grapefruit. That's a citrus. I can taste the grapefruit.
My mum would definitely like these.
I'm caning all these. These are really nice. Yeah, good.
As opposed to what you don't usually do.
Catherine, these are nice. I think I agree. I can't. What's better, these or these?
For me, it's the peach.
I think the peach might just edge
yeah.
it. I've got to say. Okay.
Now, these are the only three I could find. So I don't know if they do more flavours, but these were the three that I picked up.
If you want to have that boozy hit without drinking alcohol, because you're not allowed because you're at work or something, these are ideal. These are ideal. I will try those, Catherine. Like they don't taste boozy, but they're close to as sweet as you can get it.
They M&S did do a cocktail bag of sweets once, and they were really good.
They're really strong flavoured.
No, they don't smell of pineapple. None of these really smell.
I've always been intrigued, says Tia, about trying candy corn. I know it's an American thing.
It's not good. It's rubbish. It tastes awful. You're not missing out on anything.
Sorry, Tia. It's not the best of
it's
things. It's
horrible.
The other thing that's totally overrated, sorry, Americans that are watching it, are Twinkies. I took a bite into it. I thought, this is nice, you see? It's so synthetic. It's got a really chemical taste to it. Here we go.
Okay.
Right. I can see where they're going with it. It's not as good as the other two.
No. But to be fair, I don't know what Paloma would taste like as a drink. And I don't know. Well, I do know what martini tastes like as a drink, and I don't like it. But pina colada is my drink. That don't taste like no pina colada to me.
It's got quite a synthetic pineapple taste. Yeah. That's how I would describe it. Not the best one.
It's the least. And I love a pina colada.
Right. I'm going to try the martini again.
Because you forgot how it tasted 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
The peach is definitely the best. For me. Anyway.
I agree. Right then. So, before we score, Sam said, it's Fallow the restaurant.
Oh, Fallow. Sorry.
Corn from Fallow. That's like saying the Harvester corn, but it'd be Harvester the restaurant.
Wasn't it corn ribs? Fallow corn ribs. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So corn ribs. No,
corn ribs, yes. And I said like Whack-a-mamas did.
Fallow. Right. Right, the TV's just come on.
The TV's just come on. That's an unusual time for it to come on, though.
Tia said, so, Mark and Kelly, Halloween or Christmas? Oh, I think that's going to be an obvious one.
That's going to be an obvious one, because me, it's Christmas.
I'm going to have to say Christmas. Although I do like Halloween. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to turn this down.
Really? You prefer Christmas? You prefer Christmas over Halloween?
I love Halloween, but Halloween's only over for such a short time. There's no real build up to Halloween as it is. Halloween, though, in the States is much better.
Yeah, it over there. It's massive, and there are people are dressed in a shit. I mean, to be fair, it's getting a little bit bigger here. And it's becoming, and I love seeing the kids getting dressed up, and I always got my sweets to give them and stuff like that. But one year, these group of kids came, and this boy came up to my porch like this, and it was that scary rabbit thing, and it looked so scary. Do you know what it looked like? Them things where like you should stay in, like the Purge or something, and things are in the night.
Or like Donnie Darko.
Or them floating people with the bald heads and the smile and all of that. That's crazy. And you're not supposed to look at that. That's what it was like when he was up at my door like this. I was like, oh my God, you're so scary.
What about you guys? Halloween or Christmas? I'd be interested if anybody just prefer Halloween.
I can imagine Sam preferring Halloween.
I'm not sure though. I'm guessing Sam's Christmas.
Really?
So now I keep going back to the sweet and spicy thing. Sam said Zachary wanted Z-shaped chips for his dinner tonight, so I cut handmade chips with a gingerbread man cutty cooker and a star one too. Oh, bless him! Did he like it? I've never had that gingerbread chips. That sounds amazing. And also, did you take photographs of it? I'd like to have a look at those. Let me have some of those, please. Tia said Kew Gardens are doing a Halloween light show this year as well as the Christmas one. Ah.
You know what? We never really go down them sides, really. But I did say to you last year that I would like to go to Kew Gardens. I don't think I will have time this year to do it.
No.
Yeah.
Are you going to go, Tia? Are you going to Kew Gardens? Sam says, no build up to Halloween. I doth protest. I do love Halloween. I've got to say, I need to get some Halloween decks. Tia said, I love this time of year. Halloween, Diwali, and Christmas. Do you know what? What's nice about it is it does make it does get us through the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, I sent you a picture. Can you have a look? I've got to stop eating all these.
It hasn't come. Oh, it just come through.
Oh, they look amazing. Do you mind if we share?
You can hold it up, but just be careful how you.
Yeah, I'll just do it that way. I think as it's only chips, I'm hoping you won't mind if we share. I'll wait for Sam to respond. Right. While we're waiting for Sam to say yay or nay, what we're going to do is we are going to give it, as Touche said, we are going to score it with the filth points. So, yeah, no, please share. All right, we will share. There they are. They look amazing. Look at those. No, those are made with love. If somebody put those on my plate, I know that was made with love.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm eating those.
And you've even arranged them in a beautiful shape. Look how you've bordered it. The stars with the chips were better last time, but they look great. You've given them a nice little border at the top. I think that looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's almost like two suns or two hills. Right.
Love it.
Now then, guys, we're going to score. So how many filth points are you going to give the poppadoms?
I'd give these an 8.
I'm giving these a 9.
Really? I'd give these a solid 8. Yeah.
They're verging on 10. The only one I would better them with a bit more mango flavour to them.
Verging on 10. Wow.
They are lovely, Tia. They really are. So there we are. That's what did you give them?
8.
I gave them a 9.
Solid 8.
So it averages out 8.5 filth points. They do look good. They do look really, really good.
Filthy.
Filthy. Right. The next that we had was the hot honey caramel popcorn. I'm having some more because I've got to remember what it tastes like. Genuinely, I don't remember.
I don't need to say something.
They're very, very sweet. Liam, you definitely wouldn't like these. These are, I mean, they're verging on sort of like caramel. You know what? What's that milk you like? Not carnation milk. It's almost like that caramel dolce de leche. It's quite sweet. It's a small thing, and you could only eat small amounts of these. I'm going to give this, but it's gourmet though, so it's up there. I'm going to give this a 7.
I would give it a 6.
So 6.5 on average. Okay, and this is the Bombay mix, the posh Bombay mix.
What, you forgot how it tasted?
There you go. Sam said the Xmas is by far the best holiday. You see?
I'm quite surprised because I thought Sam would lean towards Halloween. I've got to say.
Okay. Sugar and spice and all things nice. I only give this a 9 because it deserves it. The only way it gets a 10 is it needs more chocolate.
I would give it a 9.
Oh, so this averages out of a 9. Right, there you go.
I would give that a 9.
9 filth points. Touche. Touche, your funny filth points. I can't remember doing the filth point. All right, next up is the... Oh, no, we've done that one. The salted caramel popcorn. Now, this one is interesting because this one, as Tia said... not Tia. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Hi,
hey,
my mum,
Richard.
Irene, and Bob are watching.
Oh,
Hi, Irene. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
How are you, Richard? You well? We're just doing our little M&S thing. So we're just trying the salted caramel popcorn.
I'd give that. I already know. I don't need to taste it again.
Don.
7.
I'm giving it a 6. It's too salty. So 6.5.
I rate that above the chili one.
No, I'm going to drop my points. That's so salty. I can't
don't-
believe it tastes. Do you know what the salt's at the bottom? If you tried that now, that's really salty.
No.
It's too salty.
Taste the salt.
So I'm dropping it to a 5. So that's 5.5. Right. Next up, I'm gonna have to have one of these gummies actually take that taste away the salt. The martini.
I rate that at 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 7. Okay.
Right.
That averages out at 6.5. They are good. Can't wait to see your new Xmas bauble on your tree, said Sam. Oh yes, we will show you. We, as you guys know, you very kindly donated to us, so we actually got the bauble.
Yeah.
We got the bauble, so you will see.
We got a couple of baubles.
All right. Next up was the peach.
What did I give those? A 6?
Yeah.
I'll give those a 5.
The peach. You like this one?
No. I said they were okay. I said those I would keep in my bag.
You said you preferred the peach to this.
No, I didn't.
No. I'm giving that a 6.
I'm giving that a 5.
5.5. Right. Pina colada is the last one.
That's the, I can tell you here and now what I would score it.
Right. Now that wasn't great. I'm giving that a 4.
I'm giving it a 2.
Really? Right. So that's an average of 3. So that's the worst scoring one.
Mm-hmm.
So by default, and Madam's caning them. So I'm just going to take them for a little second. Oh, that was a chocolate one as well. So our winner, guys, our winner joint score is the sugar and spice munch mix. Spice.
I really recommend it.
A festive mix of honey, caramelized almonds, milk chocolate covered raisins, smoky chili, coated peanuts, noodle. It's going out of focus. Noodles of corn tubes and salted pretzel sticks. That's the winner. That would be good in gourmet popcorn, actually.
Oh yeah.
You see? Well, what's left of it. Right, so we've eaten pretty much all of it. So there we are, guys. Thank you for indulging us. That is our taste
test. I do feel like you've got a bit of a cheek because you tend to eat everything. And just because I'm munching on those, it's just like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Right, I'm going to wait. I'm only eating all of these, right? I've got to stop eating these. Okay.
Right?
No, I have it. Right. Right. Now I've got to be focused now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Richard and family, says Sam. Popcorn looks nice. Do you know what, Richard? It wasn't as good, unfortunately, as we thought. It's their gourmet popcorn. I'm assuming this is a little bit pricey, but it wasn't great. there are better popcorns out there. So I think M&S, it's too much. And also you can see when you buy these, all the chocolate falls to the base. Can you see that?
Yeah.
The salted caramel was far too salty for my liking. And the honey was okay. It was okay. The savouries were better, I thought. Where are we? Sam said, I'm going to attempt to do a neon Christmas tree this year to go with my uranium glass. Really? You're actually going to make it?
Is it going to be glow in the dark?
Rich
You know, like your uranium stuff.
Richard said, yes, Sam, my mum and her man friend. Oh, okay. Bob, hello. Haven't met you before. Nice to see you. Sam said, I'm going to attempt to do, oh, yeah, we've done that one. Yeah, are you going to make it yourself? As Kelly said. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Are you able then to cut the glass and or like shape it to how you want it? Sam said, man's best friend. Richard said, Sam, I have uranium radioactive mineral. Lol, it's covered. Where have you got your uranium radioactive mineral? Where you've got your? Is this in a display? You've got it, or it's is it like Sam? You've got it actually in like some crystals. Tia said, I cannot believe the Christmas stuff is out already.
I know.
Someone brought mince pies last week to work, and I was like, let summer end first.
You know what? I can't lie, right? So Marks and Spencer's have got their mince pies out already. And I almost bought some today. Just thought, oh, yeah, I'll try these mince pies in time for Christmas. But, yeah, I didn't.
Not just as bad as them.
But I almost did. You know what? But nothing. The reason why
they're B&T's work colleagues.
The reason why I didn't get it is because crumble top mince pies are the best, and now it's very difficult to eat mince pies without eating the crumble top mince pies. I find it like I find them lesser, whereas I find the crumble top mince pie superior.
But you know, Tia's right. Like we've just skipped summer, we've skipped Halloween, gone straight to Christmas. I thought, well, hang on a second, where did this happen?
Right.
And you're just as bad as her work colleagues going straight.
I didn't buy it though.
You're going to. Kathleen
I thought
said,
about it.
I will try those spice mix next time in M&S. Well, try it quickly because Kelly's munching through them right now. Look, you're telling me off, and she's going through all. You're going through all of them.
No, I can eat them. The amount of times you've eaten stuff, I can eat this one time. Why don't you allow me my one time?
One time, two time. My mum's repeating you, Kelly said, Richard. Sam said, Nick's friend Spider turned up the other day and stared at me, then told Nick he could fall in love with me. Oh, wow. Sam. Now, I know you've got...
That's a bit saucy.
It's a bit, you know. I know she's got some admirers.
It's a bit saucy.
Sam's very, very pretty. I'm not surprised she has her admirers.
It's very saucy.
That is very forward, though. Just staring at you, good. I could fall in love with you.
Yeah. I fall in love with your mum, Nick.
Yeah.
Saucy.
You don't have to reveal it, but did you have that a lot when you were when Nick was at school? Were you his friends? Oh yeah, can we come around yours? Can we come around?
Clearly, you still got it, Sam. That's what
exactly.
Clearly, you still got it.
Sam said, "Yep, UV lights and glowing. Your uranium glass is beautiful, Richard. There you go. UV light is my whole house," said Richard. Oh, I see. I see. You got pretty much the whole light.
It's got a light strip, yeah.
Sincart, how are you?
Hey, Sincart, hope you're well.
Good evening, joining late. I was out at Carvery. Hope you're well. Oh, we're good. How was the Carvery?
Listen, when you're out at Carvery, you don't have to apologise for being late.
Absolutely.
Which Carvery did you like? Is it a Toby Carvery you went to?
Yeah. Which one? And also, you just missed our M&S taste test. Our winner, which Kelly is so good that Kelly's finishing off, is this one, which is the sugar and spice mix. There you go. Obviously, the packet's a lot more fuller than that when you buy it. There you go. Right, Sam said, my neon tree will be my normal tree with UV reactive decoration. Oh, I see. So they're just going to make a nice sort of glow around the house. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, Lauren, hello.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
How you doing, Lauren? Lauren said, "Oh, please don't. We still just got under 100 days until Christmas." I know. Everyone's talking about Christmas, Lauren. Everybody's talking about Christmas already.
About Christmas.
But you see, it's popular, and everybody can't wait for it to come in.
I love Christmas.
Richard said, "I have your Lego bricks on string, like a glow decorations." Sorry, not your. I have UV Lego bricks. He said on string, like a glow decoration.
Wow.
Oh, I see. So you got that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I've seen quite a few of Richard's Lego things.
Yeah,
obviously
yeah, we
on
have,
through his videos.
Yeah.
Sam went saucy, saucy, saucy. Right. Well, there's a comment with Sam below. I'm itching to read, but I'm going to just go through the comments. Lauren said, best time to get ready for Christmas is late November or start of December, when you start Advent, the Christmas and the New Year tradition. Lidl and Tesco have already got mince pies out. Yeah, the other guys were saying that, Lauren. Funny enough, what's the name of the that posh guy? Is Andrew something? You know, the guy that we saw in
I don't know his last name.
Yeah, now he's an etiquette coach, and he said, like Lauren. So Lauren, you're sharing this with him, and he's an etiquette coach. He said, never ever do Christmas decorations too early. He thinks it's all tacky. We do. We start us up in November these years. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you why. Not because I love putting them up, because it takes me so long to put them up. I thought I want to get at least a month use out of these.
But also, it was only last year we actually got to put them up, and it was at the end of November. It wasn't even at the beginning of November when we wanted to put them up. It was at the end, and so it was closer to December, because it was like 29 or something like that. We started putting out. It was very late November.
I know. I've got to buy all these blimmin', what they call command strips to put everything up. Sam said, Spider is my age. He's an old-time biker, complete with ZZ Top beard and bike. Wow, there you are. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses. Dia said, must be nice having little ones during Halloween and Christmas. Reminds me of all the cute arts and crafts. Do you do lots of, or anybody actually, not just Tia, do you guys do lots of home decorations, or do you buy them yourself, or do you buy them from the shop, or does anybody really go off and make their own?
I think if we had children, you would do arts and crafts with them.
I would do more arts and crafts. Do you know what it is? I just don't have the time.
Because like even when the nephews were little, you get pumpkins and
oh yeah, I would go and buy them. Yeah, pumpkins and stuff. They're still in the shop now, you know. Morrison's were doing one large pumpkin for £2. I might get one actually. Oh, not a Toby carvery. It was a Green King, but was good. We'll watch back your tasting. Oh, bless you, St. Cart. I hope you like the afternoon tea, by the way, as well, guys, because I always think of afternoon tea with St. Cart.
Yeah.
But yeah, we uploaded obviously our bread ahead one.
I need to try Green King carvery.
Yeah, we haven't done that, you know. Would you recommend it, St. Cart? Was it good?
There are a few Green Kings around. You wouldn't know they're Green King until you see them or go on the website and stuff like that. But I haven't seen their carvery. I'll have to have a look and see where they do the carveries and try Green King carvery.
Catherine said, thanks. I've saved some money. I would have tried the gummies. They're okay. Catherine, remember, this is just our opinion, but
I wouldn't waste money on them, me personally.
Yeah, they're just like regular gummies. They got some nice flavors to them, but yeah, do not get the pina colada one. The pina colada one's got a very synthetic taste to it. That's like, almost like.
If you were going to get one, I would say get the martini, but even then, there are so many other better foods and stuff to try at M&S and, you know, Tesco and Sainsbury's and Waitrose.
Yeah.
I would rather you go and spend something, you know, your money on one of those ones.
The Range and Wilko stores, said Lauren, they have the reopening, have already started selling Christmas decks. Have you started your Christmas deck shopping yet? I know that's really, really early. Kenny and I, funny enough, when we went to America, we started buying lots of Christmas decks only because we knew we wanted to get it there and then, in case we couldn't go back there at all until God knows when. So that's why we bought it. But and it's funny, obviously they know that the tourists coming in the summer will want to get Christmas decks, so they actually sell them all year round.
Yeah, they have shops that they sell them all year round.
It's really weird going into a shop in May when it's really hot. Where was that when we went?
Even if you went in the winter and it's still warm, it's still weird to get this.
Sorry, finish. This is the typical Kelly. So it's really weird going into a shop in May when it's really, really warm and they're playing Christmas music. You just don't feel it. It doesn't feel like it at all.
Well, hang on. You didn't make a thing on my point. You're saying in summer, but what I'm saying is in December, even though it's still warm, it's still weird.
Yeah, that's true. I like to put stars on top of my mince pies, puff pastry stars, and a sprinkle of icing sugar. Says so.
Nice.
Yeah, no, there's something about that decoration that does add to it. My dad likes putting the tree up 12 days before Christmas and taking it down 12 days after. They are guaranteed 24.
Yeah, that's the right amount, isn't it?
Well, we put it way up before.
Oh
that.
Yeah.
Way before.
And then we take it down way.
Yeah.
Way
it's just
that.
me, but I think I've got to take that down. I'll wait till the weekend because I think that's a real weekend job. There is something, even if you're not into Christmas, there is something magical about having all those lights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've got Muslim friends that said that they don't celebrate Christmas, but they said they notice people's moods improve. I don't know what, can you do that for this time, please? There's something wrong with our TV. It's just got a life of its own.
I've got a band around my legs, right, which I exercise sometimes, and then Mark's going, oh yeah, no, got to take the band off.
Richard said, got my apple in chocolate on a stick too today. Healthy snack for tomorrow, but naughty. So is it a toffee apple? Is that what you've got? So the apple and chocolate. Oh, it's apple and chocolate. Is it toffee apple? Actually, bring the remote in case it goes again.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Lauren said, WH Smith and supermarkets have started selling 2025 annuals already.
Wow.
Already. Actually, there's a shop near us. This store just pops up and they sell sort of calendar stuff like that. They go in quite early. I suppose this is the thing. If you think about it, Lauren, they've only really got till about January to sell all this off, and then they disappear.
Yeah.
No one's really going to buy a calendar of them. Well, I suppose some people will. Sort of January, February time. Sam said, it's been a hard year for us, so I'm putting my Xmas tree up ASAP, but of course after the spooky season. 1st of November, Sam. Do you know, I know it's been a difficult year for you, so we really hope that brings a little bit of cheer.
Yeah, I think I like having the Christmas decorations up and stuff. I feel like it's homely, it's very atmospheric, and for me this is the sort of time that I would read Harry Potter. I was thinking about it the other day and I was thinking, oh, should I start with book 1? But sometimes when I start the book and then I get, not carried away, but I get distracted, and so I don't go back and read the book as I'm supposed to. So then it's a bit disjointed. But I have to be really in the mood to sit down and read a book these days. It's very difficult, which is really unfortunate because I've got so many books that I want to read, and I've got, I'll need to get around to that. I need to get around to that. So we'll see if this year makes any difference, and we'll see if I get around to it.
Right, Sam's asked, do they still have an Isles in London? ELYS. Is it Isles? Isles? I've not seen that. Is anybody else heard of that? Lauren, you're in London.
Are you talking about the one in Wimbledon, Eli's?
Is it Eli's? Yes, you're right. Sorry, it's Eli's.
Is it a department store?
Yes, it is a department store.
If it's a department store, yes, they do.
There's one in Wimbledon. Wimbledon, we have seen it. Lauren said, no, Sam, haven't seen a shop called Eli's, but there's a place in Norfolk called Eli. Yeah, there is. You're right, Lauren. There is one in Wimbledon. We only know that because my brother used to live in Wimbledon. So when we went to visit him, there was one there. So there is one. There is one in Wimbledon. Lauren said, Toby Carvery is owned by Mitchell and Butlers, the same as Harvester and Miller and Carter. Really? I didn't realize they were Miller and Carter.
I will tell you here and now, because I was talking to my brother about this today. So, what did we do on the weekend? What did we do on Saturday?
Oh, so we went to a place called Swiss Butter.
Now, Swiss Butter last year, Swiss Butter was popping off on my feed. And I thought, I must go. And it was on my list to go. And this, for some reason, in the last few months, Swiss Butter has been popping off again on my feed. So I thought, do you know what? Let's go down. Let's go try this place. And I was telling my brother about it. So my brother has recently gone into, I want to try here. I want to try there, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, look, we're going to go down to Swiss Butter. And he's thinking, he might go down this weekend. Well, let me tell you this, right? So Swiss Butter, it's very reasonable. It's £19 per dish. And in your dish, they do three things. So you can either have salmon, you can have steak, or you can have chicken. And they do 2 types of steak. I did a TikTok about it, and it's actually beef fillet and not bavette. But I put bavette steak or ribeye, but it's actually ribeye or beef fillet. And if you can't choose, you can have half and half. So you can have half steak and half chicken if you really can't choose. And within your £19, you get like 3 bits of bread, like it's like a bread roll, 3 bits of slices of bread roll. You get your main steak or your salmon or your chicken. You get it in a green sauce. You get a basic salad with some dressing on it. And you get fries, and you get some like little chili flakes on the side. Very nice, blah blah blah. So I was really excited to try this place. Whenever I'm seeing people's TikToks, like there's queues outside, blah blah blah. And anyway, we get there. It's in Holborn, and luckily there's no queues. Now this is 1:45 on a Saturday afternoon, so we get there. It's not full, but it's all right. Do you know what I mean? There's quite a few people in there enjoying the food and all of this. I order ribeye steak. Now, I'm the sort of person, I don't like to order steak out because I'm disappointed. I've been to Miller and Carter is one of those places where I got the steak and I was disappointed. And I've done it twice. And I'm not going. Miller and Carter do good other stuff, but their steak is a no. Anyway, so we get to this Swiss bar. I order the steak, you order your salmon, and they both come with the accoutrements that I just mentioned. So now I start to eat the steak, right? And I asked for it medium well. So it should be slightly pink, which it was slightly pink, and so it was done, as I like it, blah blah blah. Tell me, why am I chewing all 20 minutes later? I'm like this. Oh, it was so overdone. I'm not joking. It was too overdone. Mark really enjoyed his salmon, and then when I tried his salmon, I was just like, but this is overdone as well. And I was just like, how are you overdoing salmon? Like, how long are you leaving it on the grills for? You shouldn't be leaving it on for that long, for it to be dry inside. Now, the outside of his salmon was really good, so it's crispy, had a nice little crispy coating on it, and then inside it dry. It was so dry, and I was just like, this is overdone. My steak is overdone. And I was saying to Mark, this is overdone. And the way it's kind of going, yeah, it's lovely, as in the accoutrements were lovely, not the steak. And then Mark heard the next table over complaining that their steak was overdone, but nothing was done.
No, so what happened is they said it's a bit chewy in the way to, oh yeah, it's sirloin, it will be chewier. I'm not sure about that, but
no.
So I think it's a show really. We went to this place because it's all over social media at the moment, so we wanted to try it. I think so it comes in this real rich butter sauce. It's actually in a skillet full of this sauce. I think that sauce hides a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
That's why they put it in the sauce.
The sauce is good. Everything was good bar my steak. So everything else was good. But I didn't enjoy my steak. In the end, I had to leave the steak. It was so chewy. I couldn't finish it. It was just too chewy. Like, would I go back there again? And I was just thinking, who knows? I mean, if somebody desperately wanted to go, I would go. I wouldn't choose the steak again. And you know what? I don't know. I just felt like I would rather say to you, it popped up again, and I was interested to see what people's comments were. And someone's comment was, can't stand this place, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody put in the comments, this has a hygiene rating of 2.
No, I didn't check. No, I didn't see
I didn't check the hygiene rating, so I don't know. I just saw this popping up on TikTok and blah, 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 and went. But I now feel like I have to investigate that. But someone else in the comments said, I would rather go to Hawksmoor. And then someone else said, oh, yeah, but Hawksmoor is overpriced. Yes, Hawksmoor is very expensive. And then someone else in the comments said, Flatiron. Now, Flatiron, I can 100% say yes. Now, the steak at Flatiron is £14. It's small. It's not large. It's a small steak. They slice it up real nice for you and all of that type of stuff. And the accoutrement is about £6. So if you want roasted, they do this gorgeous roasted aubergine. It's like an aubergine lasagna, so aubergine parmigiana. So nice, really delicious. They also do what you call it, what you call it, mash,
I've
bone
never,
marrow mash.
I've never been there before.
So they don't do vegetarian.
No.
So there's bone marrow mash there, and then you got your fry. If you were to get, you'd only be able to get all the accoutrements. You wouldn't be able to get any of the mains. And they do like a steak burger. And the level of food quality there is so much better. I would say, and then you get free ice cream at the end. You get free popcorn, beef dripping popcorn, and then you get free ice cream at the end. And the vanilla ice cream will be the best ice cream you have ever tasted. The ice cream there is really good. I bought the nephew, the older one. I bought both of them before, so I bought the older one this time, and he got the burger. And then I said, wait till you try the ice cream. And he goes, yeah, caramel ice cream. I said, no, it isn't. I said, it's vanilla ice cream. He's like, what? I was like, exactly. And they do a little sprinkling of chocolate on the top. He thought it was caramel ice cream. I said to him, no, it's vanilla ice cream. He couldn't believe it, but he enjoyed it. And then the younger nephew, he also enjoyed it as well. He had steak. He also enjoyed it, yes.
St. Cott said, I enjoyed the afternoon tea. Look, good value. This is the bread ahead. We were saying we think it's the best starter one. So if you've never had an afternoon tea, that's a really one good to go in for.
Yeah.
Sam said, as soon as Halloween ends, I hear from my Christmas tea whispering to me from the attic. Sam, put me up, Sam. Lauren said, no, Sam, haven't seen a shop called Eli's, but there's a place in Norfolk called Eli. No, that was Eli's. We said that one. Sorry. Yeah. My wishing tree has not been down since November 2023. Ooh. Oh, you kept that one up, Richard. Lauren said, yeah, it's been a difficult year for me too. Yeah. Though it's gone quickly. This year has flown by.
Yeah.
It didn't seem that long ago we were doing Christmas before. Sam said, I'm listening to Harry Potter audiobooks and the Game of Thrones ones. Nice.
Let me mention something. Apparently, and this popped up on my feed, they are doing a dramatization of Harry Potter on audio. I cannot wait. Like, so when I used to do acting and stuff like that, I would listen to dramatizations of things. And I've got to say, when you listen to a dramatization, you really picture, when you read a book, you picture yourself there. If I listen to someone reading a book, I don't really picture myself there. I'm just listening to them reading a book. But a dramatization, when you hear the clip-clops of horse hooves on the street or noises from outside and then inside and all that, so good. And I cannot wait for them to do this dramatization. I will buy it. I will listen to it. It would be so amazing. Really, really, I'm so pleased. And plus, they're doing a remake of Harry Potter on the, I think it's HBO.
Yeah, they are.
They've just done an open casting.
Sam said, yeah, there was an Eli in Wimbledon. My dad would shop there. It's still there.
It's still there.
Still there, Sam.
Still there.
Stopped at Wimbledon on the train, but never gotten off. Yeah, that's why you haven't seen it, Lauren.
Yeah.
My dad lived near the train station in Wimbledon Park on Dora Road. That's not far from where my brother used to live.
Oh,
no, Dora Road, yeah. My birthday is less than a month now, said Lauren. My birthday and Halloween is before Christmas. I know. So you're an October baby. So have you got any plans for your birthday, Lauren? Lauren said we should have complained to the staff that our food was overdone. Make a complaint. Go on Google or TripAdvisor. Now we were thinking, do you know what, Lauren? It was so we were more disappointed because when we went, TikTokers said, "Oh, how amazing this place was." Now we went there expecting it to be brilliant. Don't get me wrong. We don't go there to give it a bad review, but it was disappointing seeing how great people were saying it was when we tried. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing.
I just feel like when I'm watching a TikToker, I just want someone or a food reviewer, I just want someone to tell me the truth. Is the steak chewy or not, or whatever? And sometimes if they've been invited down and they've cooked whatever it is in a certain way, of course, they're going to give it the review that they're going to give it because they've been invited down and it's been cooked in a certain way, maybe to their liking and stuff like that. And then when the average Joe goes down, and, we're trying it and stuff like that, I'm just thinking.
It was this. Do you know what? I think that's what made it more disappointing. If we'd have gone there without any expectations in there, I'm not saying we were going it to thinking it was absolutely amazing, but because everyone said it was so good, we went there with slightly higher elevated expectations.
Well, I was going there expecting to eat good steak. I don't think that's a bad thing. I want to eat good steak. And if you're charging £19 and claiming that you're doing good steak, do good steak.
Now you do get a lot for that £19. So you'll get, so for me, I had the fish, so I had the salmon on the butter sauce, loads of chips and bread and salad with that. So it's not bad
And you had a
value.
baked potato.
Oh, that was the
That was
I paid
extra pound.
But it's only £1 extra for a baked potato on top of that.
I thought that was really good value.
Yeah, that was good. Gordon Ramsay will visit this restaurant now after a too high a rating of 2. Said Lauren.
Yeah, hygiene rating of 2.
If that's the case, I didn't see the hygiene rating, to be honest, but somebody did comment on it. So.
Yeah, someone. This was on someone else's. So I was watching someone else's video, and because I had been, and I just thought, well, this restaurant is not as good as everyone's making it out to be. Let me read that person's comments, and then that's when somebody was saying, they were saying all of this bad stuff, but also they were saying, you know, like you should go here or you should go there or whatever, and then somebody said, yeah, no wonder with a hygiene rating of 2, and that's when I was like shocked, and I was like, huh. And so I've not looked it up yet, so
yeah,
I don't know if that's
I
don't know because I've not looked it up, so I don't know if that's the case. That's just what someone said on the comments. Whether it was a joke or not, I don't know. I have to go and take a look. But me personally, if I'm giving an honest review, it wasn't all that. I think that the chips were very nice. I bought all the elements bar the salad, but I think dressing is a personal thing. So it just didn't have a dressing that I liked per se, but it wasn't a bad salad. It was just a basic salad. But you're promoting your main dish, which is meat, right? So whether that be or protein, should I say? So whether that be the salmon, whether that be the chicken, whether that be the steak, you're promoting that you are selling this good cut of whatever for £19. Maybe not a good cut, but when you eat ribeye, or when something says ribeye, you're thinking in your mind that's a good cut of meat. I cook ribeye all the time. It's my preferred choice. Granted, I haven't had filet mignon yet, but who knows, when I've had filet mignon, that might be my new cut of meat. I'm thinking of the amount of money we might have to spend if filet mignon is good. But anyway, so I was going there I wasn't expecting wow, but what I was expecting is to enjoy my steak, because that's the reason why I went. And you're charging £19, but I can go to to Flatiron and get a really good steak, albeit smaller, for £14. Now you're not getting all the accoutrements. The accoutrements are like £6 and whatever each. However, I would rather pay an extra, £5 or £10 and have, a good cut of meat and a good side, rather than paying £20 or £19 and having a steak that I can't eat. Like, the whole point is to eat that steak. The things are only added on that. So if you're going to have salmon, all the other stuff is only added. You're going there specifically to try that salmon. You're going there specifically to try that chicken. And I was disappointed.
Lauren said, when I went on the holiday last week, I went to the Premier Inn restaurant and the waiter gave me a kids menu. The kids menu there is for under 12. My God, you don't look, I know you do look young, Lauren, but I wouldn't say you looked under 12. Mum said to the waiter, I don't look that young. You will never see a little girl wearing a Kurt Geiger bag. Why did he thought you were 11? Sam said,
I don't know. There are some lucky girls out there with a Kurt Geiger bag.
Sam said, we got fish and chips from a local food truck. It was dreadful. So Nick complained and we're getting a full refund. Oh, good. The chips were frozen. And the fish was soggy and bland. I think it was frozen too. So yeah, I was going to say, if the fish is soggy, it shouldn't be. That's so bad for a place to do frozen fish and chips. That is awful.
Do you see like how like some people are just getting away with stuff? And that's what I say. I feel like you're going, if I overdo my steak, that's me, I've overdone it. I'm going out to pay for steak.
Yeah.
I'm going out to pay for steak. You should not have overdone my steak. And I ordered medium well. So if it's slightly pink and all of that, that's fine, because that's how it should be. Ever so slightly Obviously, if you're asking for medium, it should be pink, and then obviously if you order rare, it should be bloody and blah blah blah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think whatever you order, you're getting the same thing.
You're getting. I just felt that it was just very overdone, and for the other table to complain next to me as well, and I couldn't finish the steak. I'm not gonna say. I just felt like.
Sam said they charged £4.50 for a farm foods frozen Chinese rib. It was so bad, even the cats didn't eat it. Oh my god! That must have been bad. If a cat won't touch it, that's bad. Lauren said, I even went on the ride at Thorpe Park for anyone over 13. I went straight on, and the ride host didn't question my age. I know I look really young, but that guy at Premier Inn should have gone to Specsavers. I think he should have, Lauren. I think he should.
Right.
And you definitely don't look under 12.
No, you don't.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that he thought that. It's a funny story, though.
Yeah, it's one that you can tell in years to come.
Anyway, guys, we've gone past 8, so I think we're going to leave the live there. Excuse me. Some of those bits have gone there. But thank you so much for joining us on the live and indulging us on our little M&S tasting. So as we said, our recommendation will be for this. It's the sugar and spice munch mix. And also from the previous one, that definitely though is the winner of the winner. I think
that's all that's left, isn't it?
This is absolutely amazing. These speculoos toffee. No, there are a couple of bits left, but
there's one other bit left. One other bit.
Anyway, guys, as I said, that is it for Mark and Kelly's Trip Tips and Things for today. But we will be back on Friday, 6:30 UK time, as we always do. Lauren said, I don't know. I did find it a bit offensive in a way. It happened one time on the cruise too. I'm sorry to don't take offense. I mean, that is a bit offensive.
I tell you this, Lauren, in years to come, you will not be offended by that whatsoever. It will be a compliment.
Yeah.
In years to come, when somebody thinks that you're younger than you actually are, it will be a compliment and you will enjoy the compliments. I promise you.
Have a good weekend, everybody, says Sam. You too, Sam, says Kathleen. Big kisses from Sam. Aww. So I say that's it from Mark and Kelly Trip Tips and things for today. But we will see you on Friday. So until then, guys, do look after yourselves. Do take care. And remember, you're never told to have fun. And also, don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it, guys. All right, guys, take care. We will see you on Friday. Have a fantastic week. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Have a good week.